Hi you guys, welcome back to my YouTube video, and for this one I am going to read out right from my diary some hurtful realizations that I have realized. As I might have mentioned in the videos before this, I have this habit of writing down stuff into my diary, and it's just stuff in general about growing up, experiencing stuff, and learning from stuff. And this is another segment that I made in my diary where I just wrote down hurtful realizations that I've realized. Writing down stuff has always helped me being in sync with myself, and I think that's what this is. The way that I thought about making this video for you guys is I just thought this is some real stuff, and I think that my subscribers would like to hear more about this, or I think this is some thought data content. I think I have written down 7 hurtful realizations. I know it's a very odd number, but that's how many I have right now. Plus, who knows about what else I'm going to realize in the future. So there's definitely going to be more in this, and we can keep making a part 2 and part 3 for this series. Anyways, so let's start with the first one. Starting off strong. The first one I would like to read out to you is: food does not have the same effect on my body as it does to the skinny girl. This was a very hard realization. I think I have always tried to lose weight, always looked up to other women, other beautiful looking women, and I've always wanted to look like them, have a body like them, because in my eyes they were just so much better, and I expected myself to do better. So indirectly it becomes the need to be like an actress, or like someone who has achieved so much, like a CEO or something, or like, you know, the beautiful looking girl from your classroom. And it does not matter how much I have tried or how much you try. Women's bodies specifically, and everyone's bodies in general, are very different from each other. Each body is different, and to make any difference at all, you are going to have to learn about your body. You're going to have to learn about how it works, and it's not going to be same as, you know, the skinny person or the more healthier person. You're different, and you're going to have to get in sync with yourself to make any actual changes. I think I have always tried to lose weight, and this one realization has come from that perspective or that era of my life. The second realization that I've written down is about choosing a personality for myself. If any of you know me personally, in my very real self, I like to talk a lot, I like to talk very loudly, and I'm always happy. I like playing card games or maybe board games. In general, I just like, you know, spending good time and laughing with my friends. So if any of you know me personally, you might know how loud and how chirpy of a person that I am. That's my real personality. But in my career and in my very formal side of my personality, I have to be this corporate person, and I'm trying to grow this business. So I have to be someone who is silent, who thinks before she speaks, who has strategies in her mind, someone who is not that real side of my personality. And I think I have struggled with this fact a lot, because I try to be strategized businesswoman mindset, but the real part of me has always been a childlike, wondrous little girl. And whenever I am in the childlike part of my personality, I always regret if I have done anything rude, or if I have been very straightforward. I always regret hurting someone's feelings. Or when you are in a business mindset, you have to hurt someone's feelings and all that. And when I am in that, you know, bad mindset, I think that I regret being this idiot, childish person. So this childlike personality of mine hates this one, and this one hates that. So it has been very frustrating for me to choose one, but eventually I'm going to have to choose one, and that is one very hard realization that I have realized. And if I am being completely honest with you, I've still not chosen one. I don't think I can. So hopefully I can and stick to one, because this is messing with my life and leading me into that overthinking phase over and over and over again. Also, I think A big part of my personality has always been into people pleasing. I would like to quote this Taylor Swift bridge, one of her songs that is called Mastermind, and that she mentions in the bridge, the lyrics go something like, "No one wanted to play with me as a little kid, so I have been scheming like a criminal ever since to make them love me and make it seem effortless." So I think I have always related to this part a lot, and that is what has led me to be the person I am today. So, and I like the person I am today. So I'm not actually a self-hater or anything, but I am what I am, and to be better, some changes must be made. So that is my second realization. Moving on to the third one. Okay, this one is a little on the deeper side of life in general. Third one goes like, death is a privilege for some and a tragedy for others. So ever since I turned 20 or 21 or something, I think I have seen so much death around me. I have never really seen so much death before this part in my life, and it has changed my perspective about death. So I think this one explains itself, so I'm not going to exaggerate more on this. In the fourth realization, I've written something down like, I ate all the leftovers and wondered how my mom gave them up so easily. So this one time we had brought biryani from outside, and the next day, since I am a certified biryani lover, I wanted to eat biryani for breakfast. You guys, biryani for breakfast hits the spot. I love biryani for breakfast. Anyways, so I was going to eat biryani for breakfast and I was excited, but there was only enough for one person and I took it all for myself. And I just remembered that my mom is literally in the bedroom. So I was like, I just went and I asked her if she wants any. She instantly said, "No, I don't want any. You can have it." And I was like, and I remember thinking to myself about, yeah, thank God, because I wanted it all. But then I felt very bad about it. Like, why would I say that? Like, she is literally my mom. Why would I not want to share with her? But then this realization hit about how moms or people who love you in general like to sacrifice stuff for you. And I don't think that is fair, because I felt very bad for her. And I wish that stuff was not like that all the time. So that's another realization which was hurtful, because why should other people have to give up things that they love for someone else that they love? Does that make sense? It makes sense. You're going to have to watch it a few more times to get it, I guess. I'm sorry for making it complicated, but I think it makes sense to me. Moving on to the next one. The slim and strong woman physique is not ideal like they show it in the movie. So if you know me, I have an account called Buffswara on Instagram, and I am into fitness, and I started my journey in fitness at 18, and I have been consistent in the gym ever since. It all started because I was fat and I have tried to lose weight, and in the journey I've built a lot of muscle and increased my strength, not my stamina though. I'm still working on it. But what I have realized, the slim and strong woman physique like they show in the movies, like if there's Wonder Woman or if there is someone like Black Widow, I think these characters are really good. I appreciate them and how strong they make me feel. They make me feel like I can be strong and I should be athletic. I should be someone who is able to handle her body weight well enough to do stuff that the average population cannot. One realization I've realized is, if I want to be strong, I cannot be slim. Or maybe I can. I'm still learning. But as much as I know about my body right now, I have tried to lose weight, but as soon as I lose weight, I lose my strength. And as soon as I gain strength, I also gain weight. So I'm still learning more about my body. Maybe if I get professionals or someone who has more knowledge in this, maybe it could change. But for now, this is what I believe, and this is a very hurtful realization that I myself cannot have both of those things. Alright, moving on to the next one. This is a big one, okay? I've written literally a whole paragraph about this. I'm going to read it out now. The sixth one is, I have realized that I am a very normal person. I have my flaws, but they never hurt any other living thing. I cannot say the same about others. I've noticed people being extremely insecure when being around me. And that is something I will never escape. But I've also realized that people better than me will never feel insecure around me. I think I have written this down after having a bad experience with one of my friends. So, uh, technically, what I mean by this is, feeling insecure is okay. It's a part of living, it's a part of experiencing normal emotions. And when someone is insecure, I'm not going to lie and say that I'm not insecure. I have been insecure as well. Even at the starting of the video, I confessed that I have wanted to be better. I have wanted to have the body of the nice looking classmate of mine, and that is okay because it is something that pushed me into fitness and it made me a better person. So being insecure is a part of life, and it makes us better in a way if we look at the positive side of it, but it does not always happen for everyone. And I think that is something that I have written down here. I was hurt by someone around me, and this was a kind of sad realization, which is the point of this video because it is literally about hurtful realizations. But yeah, that is something that I realized. And the last part that I've written down, which is, but I've also realized that people better than me will never feel insecure around me. I think what I meant by this is maybe I should make friends who are not insecure, who are just better than me, who are better looking, who are at a better fitness level, who are at a better step financially in their life. Maybe I should just make better friends because I know that I'm not going to feel insecure and I crave for genuine friends. So maybe that is some part where I will get genuine friends, because people who are insecure, they are never going to be better friends. Look, that is not what I meant when I said never. If I do get a good friend in my life, I'm not going to be rude because this is what I fit into my mind. My mind is literally like water. I am ready to experience stuff and I'm ready to learn from it. And most of all, I am very kind. But at this point in my life, I guess I was extremely hurt, and this is what I've written. Just go make better friends so that they will never feel inferior and they won't treat you like shh. You get it. Anyways, moving on to the very last one. This one is also a paragraph. I am a very laid back person when it comes to human relationships. By human relationships here, I mean a relationship with a soulmate, or a girlfriend or a boyfriend, or maybe a friendship, or maybe relationship with your own parents. I am generalizing them all when I say human relationships. Restarting. I'm a very laid back person when it comes to human relationships. I wasn't always like this, but I have grown into it. I've lost the need to fight for anyone. The people around me have all the freedom and rights they want, of course, by birth, and it is very obvious that they should have all those rights. But just in case anything happens, meaning if they do anything wrong, I'll judge them and execute my judgment accordingly. This is another one of my hurtful realizations. Now, I do believe that when people love someone, when they value someone in their life, may it be a sibling, a parent, a friend, better half of you, it is okay to fight for people. But I think I have lost that drive that makes you fight for someone. I think I have completely lost it, and I'm just going to sit back and I'm going to look at your actions, and the only thing that I'm going to trust is my eyes and my mind. If I see you doing something wrong, I'm going to judge you, and whatever judgment that I have finalized, I'm going to execute it. I know it's sad, I know it's a little rude, but at the end of the day, it's me, it's my life. I'm not going to hurt you in any way, but I must protect myself. And I think more people should do this, because I've seen people get very stuck into that vicious cycle when it comes to human relationships with other people. The cycles never end. At some point you are going to have to prioritize yourself, and that is the only moment where the cycle ends. And I think that was the seventh and the last one, and by this the video comes to an end. So I hope you liked it. I've been trying to reach 500 subscribers for a time now, and I'm still not there yet, but I will eventually. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.